And we back. And we back. And we back. And we back, we back. You got to live the freeway, family. Oh, I forgot to show the new followers. Freeway. I'm trying to tell you, if you listen to what I'm telling you, you buy a class, you understand this information, you can live wherever the fuck you want to live for free. I don't pay Nathan. Nathan. Come out here, look at this view, and just piece together shit. And we back. Only thing I paid attention in school was history. I didn't give a fuck about nothing else. All I do is want to play basketball and go to history class. And talk to the girls. That's it. And crack jokes. And they used to rap it and rap in lunch. We used to beat on the tables. I used to freestyle and shit. I'm not sure if it gotta be second edition. The only book I got is the second edition. Well, shit, they kind of took out economics when I was in school. They kind of went over it, but they kind of kept it on more talking about the legislative branch, the executive branch, the judicial branch. Say you ain't heard Nate in so long. Hey, people don't think I'm like well versed in like literature, like the way I be talking. They be like, man, what? But when you break shit down, you feel, because it's, again, like I don't feel the necessary need to talk law when we're not talking law. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Spanish folks don't feel the need to speak English when they don't feel the need to speak English. You know what I'm saying? When they get around they folks, you feel me? They talk their language. When they get around us, hello, da, da, da. And I think that shit is brilliant. I think that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is amazing. To be able to switch your language up, man, I feel like an idiot only knowing one language. Yeah, the view is definitely tough, and it's free. That's what's making it even better. It's free. This view is free. I sit in my drawers on this balcony and look at the view. It's probably a creek way over there, y'all. I be thinking that somebody like got binoculars and shit be looking at me through my damn window and shit. It took me so when I first moved in, I didn't know the curtains came down, because the way they got it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't know the curtains came down. I'd be like, somebody been watching me. Fucking creep. Boss knee, you know about that creep shit. Say that police officer creeping. But yeah, y'all, think about it. 6 guys. 6 guys. 6 guys. Yeah, I do have people that don't have enough to have to pay for the full class, so I just tell them the acts and the laws that they can read, because the information is free. Information is free. Only thing that costs is me, my time that I put in. Like, it's like me creating cakes and selling cakes. You're paying for the time. You ain't paying for the information. You're paying for the time that I put in to show you how to piece together the information. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't afford the class but you want the class, follow my page. I got the acts listed. I got the laws listed. Yeah, that book alone to do some damage. But yeah, think about it, y'all. 6 people. 6 people came together to create something that a whole nation adopted. That should kind of motivate you. Like, damn, what can I do? You feel me? Because I look at it, when I hear some great shit, I be like, okay, damn, I can do it too. Some people may look at, man, why you feel like you can do it? Because I can. If they can do it, why can't I do it? Who are they and who am I? They be like, you just a regular. That's when their insecurities kick in. That's when they're insecure. Soon when they say, well, you know they was rich. Nigga, you rich. Don't you got an estate? The fuck are you talking about? How do you think they got rich? They got rich off estates. It's like, what are we doing? Like, how you think this banks went from having a $2,500 FDIC insurance to $250,000 because they're using our estates? You mean to tell me everybody around us is eating except for us? I feel like that's a minority problem. Exactly. I feel like everybody's eating except for us. That don't seem like that's their problem. It seems like that's our problem. It's feeling like something that we need to start doing. Everybody else eating but me. It's kind of like everybody's doing good but you. That's how you got to look at it. Everybody's doing good but me. Like, hold on, let me get right. You know what I'm saying? Let me step up. Let me step my boss shit up. Because until then, I'm going to keep getting treated like the low end. The low end always get treated low end. They shut your account down. You can send everything correct. They'll shut it down if you don't know how to basically send instructions, letting them know, hey, I am the owner. This was an unauthorized decision to close this account. I demand you open it back up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and you got to know if they say no, meaning court, you got to overstand. So again, if you purchase my endorsement class, that was basically building your case. A lot of folks say, well, why you didn't teach the case? Because you tried teaching somebody the endorsement process and the civil procedures? Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all got to stop, man. Yeah, when you get tired of paying bills, you'll start reading. A lot of people ain't reading because they really ain't tired of paying bills. They done got used to paying bills. They just want to get out their bill real fast. A lot of folks think, how many times I got to do this? You might as well not even think about doing it. Literally, people asking, how many times do I got to do this after man, you got to always do it. This is your new life. Every time they respond, you got to respond. This is a game of responses. Facts, bro. That's exactly what's going on. It's like you working. It's taxing. The government's taxing. Yeah, they're taxing. That means you owe a refund. I tell folks all the time, if they taxing, that means you owe a refund. Your corporation must pay taxes. The natural you don't have to pay taxes. And that's what a lot of people aren't teaching. A lot of people telling y'all, you don't got to pay no taxes. You know you ain't got to pay. Yeah, if you're doing business, your corporation is owed taxes. It's like folks don't even know what they be teaching. You don't have to pay taxes, but why wouldn't you want to endorse the tax bill to receive the credits? That's how you get the interest. I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Why wouldn't I do the taxes? Now, my personal, natural me don't have to do taxes. I'm a natural man. You feel me? But my corporation, my monopoly piece, meaning my estate, it has to do taxes because it's playing the game. I'm just controlling it. We don't even overstand. We don't even overstand. You got people saying, give up your social. Like, what? I would never. Yeah, it's a lot of people uneducated. Yeah, facts, man. Folks don't really know what's going on. There's a lot of shit going on, y'all. Just be careful, man. I can take you down the information. I can tell you about the process I'm teaching. You feel what I'm saying? Now, granted, I can't speak for the ones that ain't applying it and just trying it. I can't speak. They fail. They're failures if they quit. Now, if they're still at it, they're not failures. But the folks that bought my class, tried it, and it didn't work, and you gave up, and you went to go do something else, you're a failure. You quit. And you thought you was just going to get through the first time? Like, you definitely ain't built for this shit. You got to be ready to get told no once, twice, then be ready to go to court. If you sent everything off that was inside of the endorsement bill, you good. Send off once, twice, you good. Start your court. You've done everything you can. Y'all ever heard the old saying, you can only control what you can control? You can't control if they don't accept it. What you gonna do, go over there and whoop their ass? No. Only thing you can do is keep records of what you did and present it to court. Or arbitration if you choose to go that path. Exactly. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. But them damn, I gotta remember, man, you can be great. You can be great. Yeah, folks told me I'm going to jail. They tell me I'm going to jail all the time. I'll be like, well, when I get paid from the people that book classes with me, I use that money to buy weed. They be like, oh, you going to jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. You taking people money and buying weed. I'm like, what the hell else I'm supposed to do with the money? I don't pay bills. What the fuck else I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to just give it to the panhandlers that's standing on the street? No. What the hell? They better pick up a fucking book. Soon as the panhandler come up to my damn window, I'm like, brother, you ever heard of consumer laws? You ain't got to be out here asking for no damn Federal Reserve note. Write these laws down. All right? You feel me? If you don't want to learn, you don't want to learn. That's on him. What am I supposed to do with the money? I'm supposed to take pictures of it? Folks don't even be making no sense. They don't like the honesty. That's what it is. But would you rather your money go to that than go to my bills? What if I was charging y'all and then using y'all money to pay my bills? I feel like that's disrespect. I feel like that's scamming. How can I teach you how to get out of bills, but I'm charging you and I still pay bills? I charge you and I'm using your money to pay the bill. Think about it. Really think about that. So where else would the money go? You said I'm killing industries? What you mean? I said I'm killing industries. Soon as I got out of my apartment, I started teaching classes. Soon as I got out of my apartment, soon as I hear from they asked for 1 month, went by 2 months, went by 3 months, went by 4 months, went by 5 months, went by. I'm like, oh shit, they ain't said nothing. Oh shit, you feel me? Like that's when I know. Okay, I'm about to do a damn class. I'm about to tell people exactly what I did. That's what I did. You said, where does the money go? Oh, the money goes, I guess to bullshit. I guess weed. I mean, anything that only takes money or cash. I don't lend people money because I feel like I shouldn't have to lend people money if they don't even want to learn consumer law. So a lot of people done stop hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? They be like, well, you getting enough money now. You can help. I'm like, damn, you ain't even took a class yet. Yeah, I ain't in the business to keep nobody lost. But you going to have to pay for that time. Yo, no, I like to explain. I like to be full disclosure. I mean, we operating under a blind truth and lending contract, even though we're not in a consumer credit transaction. But I want to be able to fully disclose to people because people be wanting to know. They be curious. And it's easy to knock out curiosity by just asking. All you got to do is ask, and I'll tell you. Yeah, it's the time. It's not the info. I just went over the info in 5 minutes. Now I didn't go over the documents, the tax documents. You feel me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta. I'm gonna be real with people because I would want to be real. I would want somebody to be real with me. If I ask you where your money going, and granted, I would never ask somebody that. That's a goofy ass question anyway. I would never personally ask somebody that because I feel like that's the most pocket watching thing ever. But if I did ask somebody, I would want them to say, he better say weed. He better say all my money go when I just blow it. He better not ever say no bill. I better not be paying nobody that still pays bills. I better not pay nobody that's still paying bills. You better be teaching the class for free. Yeah, you're right. You really don't. You come to me, I'm going to break it down for you. Because granted, you can go read these laws and it's going to look like Spanish to you. Oh, I'm never going to go over the tax documents on this. Hell nah. And for y'all got to remember, you can't possibly think you're going to be successful by just trying to listen to my lives. Like, you're going to, try this at your own risks. Try at your own risks. A lot of people don't know how to read law. But yeah, y'all, that's what it is. It's what it is. Yeah, I remember saying endorsed bills. I ain't see a lot of people talking about endorsement. Now, granted, as long as they teaching it right, I ain't tripping. But I remember when I first started talking about endorsed bill, like I said, I heard Patrick Devine talking about assessing the tax. I started talking about assessing the tax and endorsing the bill. That bill of exchange was tough. Was tough. Yeah, the IRS don't play. You could like say endorsed bill because the tax document is a whole process of itself of learning. The civil procedure is a process of learning, and the endorsed bill is a process. It's like that's why it's like 3 processes. So people's like, why everybody don't give all the information? That's like trying to learn 4 years of information in the span of one class. Like you got to go to school for 6 years to be a doctor. He said, "Been reading bill of exchange, none of that shit makes sense." Yeah, that's most time it is. You're gonna have to read that thing about it. Man, I done read that thing over 100 times just from courses when people like signed up one-on-ones. I'll be having, so you just gotta read that thing over and 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 over. Y'all remember when you send everything once, twice, and you have no remedy, start preparing for court. Start preparing. That's your only answer. But don't say it don't work. Plus, everything works when you know how to go to court. I'll say it again. Every process works when you know how to go to court. Every process works when you know how to go to court. Now, I ain't dropped the civil procedure class yet. I ain't dropped the civil procedure class yet. Anybody getting any remedy? That's what I should have fucking asked. Anybody getting any remedy yet? Any remedy? Any remedy? Anybody haven't paid a bill all year? Has anybody not paid a bill all year? Any particular bill? Not all bill, not saying you totally. But is there a bill that you haven't paid all year that you have been using with consumer law? Yeah, if you don't read, you will not succeed. That's a fact. Anybody got any remedy? Granted, there's still people that's still fighting. So granted, if you some people got the course last year and be like, man, I ain't got no remedy. Like it's people that's been searching longer than you, studying longer than you, still don't got a remedy. Don't quit. It's something you're not piecing together. Something that you gotta find on your own. You can book as many classes that you want to, but if you don't gain that overstanding, like basically that moment for yourself, nobody can give you the moment. Yeah, you might say when they saying it, but when you get off the live and you go back home and man, that shit going into, cause you gotta remember we don't really remember a lot of shit. Y'all gotta remember a lot of people do pills. A lot of people do drugs. A lot of people have different influence, so you don't remember valuable shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't remember valuable shit. You want shit real quick. You're not in it for the long haul. So I haven't paid a light bill, but just sent my endorsed light bill. Okay. They accepted my endorsed bill for my secured credit card. If it's secure, that means it was secure. Why'd he close it? Yeah, so I would definitely rebut that. I would rebut that. Definitely rebut that. Be like, I didn't give you guys permission to close it. Who gave you guys permission? Make sure you have a 2848 on file before you send any instructions. Haven't paid any bills since October. Okay. Big dog status. Yeah, you almost to the end of the year. You about to say shit, it's been a year since I've been Yeah, I paid a bill. I was on the road. I didn't pay a bill all that because I moved. So I paid moving in May 5th. Been just back and forth. I ain't paid a bill. I paid a deposit. This last thing I paid. which was $3,500 deposit. But again, that was a new account, so it wasn't an old account. Yeah, I mean, if you already send instructions, go ahead and send 2848. Yeah, but you definitely want to have a 2848 before you send instructions, because the 2848 is what authorizes you, gives you clearance. But I'm saying if you send it together, it's cool too. Just make sure you know what address it goes to. Y'all gonna have to book the class now. Folks trying to nitpick and trying to piece together shit. Book the class, and if you got the class, go watch the class. If you got the class, go buy the class. And if you got the class, go watch the class. But you ain't gonna be able to piece together a process over live, y'all. Folks gonna be trying to get shit, then send it in tomorrow. $28.48. Now again, if you're not sending the $28.48, meaning you sending once, twice, okay, they're still denying you. You see what I'm saying? It's still discrimination. I'm just saying it's you don't have to do anything. I'm just saying that gives you more power, because you have power of attorney to do what you're doing. There's people that have got remedy that didn't have a 28.48. I don't say that because that makes people start cutting, you know what I'm saying, cutting corners. Yeah, it's a lot of forms people ain't never heard of. Yeah, you can still purchase that endorsement class. That class got all the forms in it. That class got all the forms in it. That my Houston class, we didn't go over the forms. We went over the more brute. We went over the more brute approach. Basically, endorse once, they deny. Endorse again, they deny again, which it made it become entering discrimination or defamation, if you will, however you want to choose. This is no legal advice, this is information advice. And then you would take that to your county clerk and file your litigation. But the endorsed bill class is a 5-hour class. It basically breaks down all the documents, tax documents also. That's a 5-hour class. It's $500 for that donation for that product. It's unlimited use. Don't expire. Just DM me. He said he's not obligated to do what? He already ran your social? 30. You said when you went to the dealership, if you got inquiries on your port, yeah, they got paid. Yeah, if you got inquiries on your port, make sure if they send you a decline letter, you can respond to the bank. Don't worry about the credit agency. Respond to the bank that declines you, so you can get that reversal. They can reverse your shit. You ain't got to go all the way to court. But of course, prepare for court. But when you operate correctly, let them know what they did wrong, because a lot of times the CFOs and the legal team don't know that their lower people are committing. You feel me? So they'll easily blame it on them. That's why I say, like, if you want to respond to the address that they tell you to respond to, and then they'll reverse it. If they don't, then you take them to court. Nah, not denied. Not the denials. I'm saying, like, because once they deny you and see you denial, that's one denial. Once you send a rebuttal and they say we confirm our action, that's another denial. That's 2 denials. But yeah, make sure y'all grabbing the class. You ain't gonna be able to piece it together over live. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna give you any forms. You're gonna have to get your own forms. But yes, we're gonna go over the forms in the event. We will be going over the forms. A lot of the forms you can print off. Hell yeah, once you got the inquiry, that shows you paid for the car. They never showed you the value. They gotta send you a denial letter. They don't send you a denial letter, that mean they approved you. They gotta get you. So you don't go off verbal denials. That means they told you no, but really, yeah. You gotta have some proof that they denied you. Yeah, they got 30 days to give you disclosures. They ain't gonna give you the denial right up off the gate. They gonna have to mail it to you, because you gotta remember, court starts in the mail. That's why they speak through mail. They can't give it to you right away. What? Yeah, he didn't know what he was talking about. But then again, I would have to ask how you came at him. I would have to ask how you came at him. Because if you said all that out the gate, you must came full force at him. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, if you got all denials, man, make sure you put them to the side. No statute of limitation on crime. All right, you got to reach out to those people that declined you. Let them say no again, and that enters you with discrimination, defamation, deprivation of rights. You know, it's a collective of things you can attack. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that, guys. Alright, y'all make sure y'all study. Make sure y'all look back over the lives. If you're new, if you don't have the funds for the class, just look at all my posts on my page. I got acts that you can read that's free. It's free. Alright, now if you do want to purchase the class, it's $500. It's 5 hours long. We're going over endorsement bills. It brings in the taxes. We also have me and Phoenix Rising has a event September 9th, 10th, and 11th. That's in September. It's the Atlanta Mansion event. It's sold out and live, but you can purchase the live recording for $980. That's a 3-day event. We basically going over everything, y'all. That's gonna be a jam-packed, informative, man. Like, that shit right around the corner too. 3 weeks. So y'all buckle up for that. And again, if you want to book a one-on-one with me, 1 hour is $400, 30 minutes is $200. Again, 1 hour is $400, 30 minutes is $200. So it's better to be just buy the course. That's $500. You get more bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all, if you want to do it like that, I don't do nothing under 30 minutes because I don't feel like you can learn nothing in 10 minutes. I don't do nothing less than 30 minutes. So that's what the pricing is. If you don't see it on my wall, that's what it is. Make sure y'all studying again. Don't be scared to actually apply this information. Some people learn through trial and error like I had to. You feel me? Because not a lot of people living this shit, y'all. Regardless of what they say, and I ain't trying to step on no toes, it's not a lot of people living this shit, okay? It's not a lot of people living this shit. That's all I'm going to say. All right, peace and love, and make sure y'all study.